Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the words of the Psukim of Bitachon. Today's verse is Tehillim, Pei Vav 86, verse Beis number 2. Dovid HaMelech says, Shama nafshi, Hashem, guard my soul, ki chasid ani, because I am a chasid, I am a pious and devout individual. Haisha avdecha ata, you should save your servant. Elokai habeiteach elecha, the servant who trusts in you, Hashem. The Dovid HaMelech over here is asking the Ribbon Shem to Shama nafshi, guard my soul, lest it be tarnished, lest it be damaged, lest it be abused by the world around me, by the things that I'm going through. And therefore says Dovid HaMelech, keep me safe. He was running away from Shaul, who was the king at the time, and he's asking HaKadosh Baruch Hu, please keep me safe and guard my neshama, my soul, that I should not have to get into a battle or the like with Shaul, who is the anointed king, and do anything I don't want to do. Protect me. A person who believes in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, they believe that all the protection that's going to come in their life is coming from Hashem. And then David writes, Ki chasid ani, I am a chasid, I am a pious man. Now we know that in the world of levels of greatness and spirituality, first we find a tzaddik, and then on top of a tzaddik you find a chasid, which means that a chasid is the highest level, basically, that a person can reach in the avodas Hashem, the service of God. So how is it possible that Dovid, Melech Yisrael, who is known for his piety and his great spiritual heights, how is it possible that he's lauding himself over here and saying, I'm such a pious individual, therefore Hashem, you should protect me, you should guard me? Is it possible that Dovid himself is boasting and gloating over his greatness? Chas v'chalila, not at all. And therefore the Malbim writes, Im chasid tis chasid. Dovid understood that if a person is a chasid, if they are pious, then HaKadosh Baruch Hu will act piously with them, devoutly with them. It's midah keneged midah, measure for measure. So David was plea bargaining, so to speak, with the Rebbeinu Shalom and telling him, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you know what a chassid I am, and therefore you should act with me with chasidut, act with me in piety and devotion as well. But the Shevet Musa writes, how is it possible that Dovid HaMelech seems to be gloating about himself, about the great heights that he has reached? He's not. He's telling HaKadosh Baruch Hu the following idea, and that is that in public, I am known to be a very devout person. I'm known to be from the greatest tzaddikim of the generation, the greatest chassidim, the most pious of men. And therefore, if you do not answer my tefillos, my prayers, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, don't do it for me. I know that I'm not as pious as everybody says. I know that I'm not as humble as everybody says. I know that I'm not as kadosh, as holy and great as everybody says. I know that. But no one else knows that. And if they will see me davening to you, Rabbi Shalom, and asking for your salvation, and asking you for your protection, and I don't get it, it will be a tremendous chilul Hashem, a desecration of HaKadosh Baruch Hu's name. When the tzaddikim and the chasidim and the Bitachon Hashem, those that trust in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, don't receive the heavenly assistance and the protection from the Rebbeinu Shalom, Hashem, says David, that is a chil Hashem, that desecrates your name. Because people say, oh look, Dovid HaMelech, Melech Yisrael, tzaddik of the generation, chassid of the generation, Baal Bitachon of the generation. He's not answered. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't answer. He doesn't listen. He doesn't care if a person believes in him or doesn't believe in him, trusts in him or doesn't trust in him, becomes a tzaddik, doesn't become a tzaddik. Hashem doesn't really care. And therefore I'm asking you, not at my schus, not for me, says David HaMelech. I know my worthlessness. I know that I'm nothing in the eyes of you. But I'm asking because in the eyes of the world, they will get misled and they will go astray in their world of Amun and Bitachon if they don't see me answered and they don't see the salvation and protection. So for them and for the Chilul Shem Shemayim, for the desecration of your name, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, please answer my prayers, protect me and guard me and save me. Why? And that's what he finishes off with. Because I've trusted in you, and everybody knows that Hashem. Everybody knows that David trusts in Hashem. This is already Tehillim number 86. And that means that it's 86 Tehillim into the beautiful words where Dovid has expressed again and again how much he believes and he loves and he follows HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So therefore, Hashem, for your great name's sake, so there shouldn't be a chil Hashem, there should not be a desecration. You should guard me and you should save me. Because Habayteach Elecha, I am the one that is known to trust in you. Have a wonderful day.